Question: the pressure inside the soap bubble. Answer: higher than atmospheric pressure. Question: food cooks faster in pressure cooker because. Answer: it increase the boiling point of water. Question: a sudden drop in the reading of the barometer is an indication that the weather will be stormy. Question: often the light roof of that or tin fly away when the first half comes. Answer: high velocity air floating over the roof creates pressure on the roof surface and the pressure under the roof remains normal. Answer: question है wide strip of wood or concrete are placed under the railway track so that as the pressure applied by the train should decrease. Question: sometimes birds start coming out of the nose and mouth of people on the mountains because. Answer: atmospheric pressure decreasing with increase in altitude. Question: in the ink comes out from the fountain pen in the airplane because. Answer: air pressure decrease with increase in altitude. Question: if the mass of earth remains the same and the radius is reduced by 1%, then the value of g at the surface of the earth will increase 2%. Question: why does water boils at temperature below 100 degrees Celsius at high altitudes? Answer: because the atmospheric pressure decreases, the boiling point comes down. Question: why do swimmers find it easier to swim in seawater than in river? Answer: density of seawater is more than of ordinary water. Question: the reason for the floating of clouds in the atmosphere? Answer: density. Question: how much of the iceberg floating in the sea remains above the sea surface? Answer: 1 upon 10. Question: the wall below the dam is made thick because. Answer: the pressure of liquid increase with increasing depth. Question: skating on ice shows that the melting point of ice on increasing the pressure. Answer: decreasing. Question: the ball keeps on dancing in the water splash at the interactions because. Answer: the pressure decreases as the velocity of the water increases. Question: the heavy iceberg melts from the bottom floor as compared to the top because. Answer: melting point decreasing due to higher pressure of the lower plane. Question: a person trapped in a swamp is advised to lie down because. Answer: as the area increases, the pressure decreases. Question: when two pieces of ice are pressed together, the pieces stick together because. Answer: the melting point of ice decreases with the increase of pressure. Question: when is the density of water is maximum? Answer: at 4 degrees Celsius. Question: what will remain unchanged if the quantity of the things change? Answer: density. Question: it is difficult to walk on ice as compared to a road that is closed because. Answer: the frictional force between the foot and the ice is less than the frictional force between the road and foot. Question: it is easier to roll a wooden barrel than to pull it. Answer: the force of friction in the rolling state is much less than the force of friction in the slippery state. Question: why does an iron nail float in mercury while it sink in water? Answer: density of iron is greater than that of water and less than that of mercury. Question: if an egg is put in normal water, it sink, but if a lot of salt is mixed in the water and the egg is put in it, then it will sink. Answer: egg will float on water. Question: ice floats in the water but sink in alcohol because ice is lighter than water and heavier than alcohol. Question: steel bullet floats in mercury because. Answer: density of mercury is higher than steel. Question: when a boat enters the sea from the river, then rise slightly upwards. When a ship moving in a river comes into the sea, then the level of the sea. Answer: will come up a little. Question: a person climbing a hill leans forward because. Answer: to increase the stability. Question: the historical tower of Pisa does not fall even though it has slanting because. Answer: the vertical line going from its center of gravity goes through the base. Question: the water pipe burst due to extreme cold in winter nights because. Answer: the volume of water increase after its freeze is. And question: a closed bottle full of water will break on freezing because. Answer: the volume of water increase when it freezes. Question: what will be changed in the volume of water in the temperature is from decreased from 9 degrees Celsius to 3 degrees Celsius? Answer: volume first will decrease and then increase. Question: ice is floating on water is in a beaker. When the ice melts completely, the water level is weaker on the beaker. Answer will remain same. Question: it is harder to walk on snow than the on the road because answer friction is less in snow than the road.